Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter where you are in the world, you know it is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And welcome all new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And also my veteran subscribers. Much love to you and thank you for all the love and support once again. And everybody, try to give a thumbs up on the videos. Would be appreciated. Would help us grow. Okay. Now, this is JJPC Builds TV today. Yay. My sound effects, but I just want to get something clear so y'all know in the beginning. I've been messing around with the 4K on this. So the last video that I made, you might see that it goes up to 4K. I hope it does. Y'all can leave me a comment below. I'm going to put this at 4K. And I'm going to see if y'all notice a difference. Now, I did a little bit of shuffling with OBS Studios and this one program I use. What do you call it? OpenShot. Seems OpenShot will go up to 4K, so I'm going to make this a 4K video, just to let you know. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I just want to let y'all know that. So I'm going to jump up from 1080p to 4K. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the action screen. And yes, I'm not looking at the camera right now. I do apologize for that. One of these days, I'll get the camera right in front of my face like this, so that way I can see you all like this. You know, I'll have it right here. Right here. So that way I can see y'all and y'all can see me. So I do apologize that I'm not faced that way, but here we go. We're going to go to the action screen. And we're at the action screen. We're going to do a little bit of news today for y'all. It looks like Sapphire and Power Color introduced the new Radeon RX 7900 GRE models. But guess what? It don't look like it's going to be here in the United States just yet. From what sources are telling me right here, that they're going to be arriving in China, in the Chinese stores, so we're going to see if they're ever going to come here. We don't know, but the specifications are 16 gigabytes of GDR6. It's got 1,520 units, streaming processor units. The chip core goes up to 2050 megahertz for game and 2395 boosted. The chip core STD silent, it goes up to 1970 megahertz in game and up to 2345 boosted. I don't know. Look, I'm going to say this. I'm only say this, and I want y'all to hear this. Now, if that's the case, then I got a better GPU in my computer. Just saying. You know. But it's got 18 gigabytes per second on the memory clock. Memory interface, 256-bit. It's got DirectX 12 support. That's shameful, though, that it doesn't have any more than DirectX 12. But it's got HDMI 2.1, 3 display ports, DP 2.1, if that's what it's saying. I can barely read it, but it's going to be an 8+8 pin. Wow. So it's going to be an 8-pin, 8+8 for 700 watts. Wow, that's going to be a huge smoker. Oh, it's got two 8-pin power connectors. Okay, so now we got a little bit of that. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna stop the phone right here. You know, I mean, for $769, you know, I don't know. For $769, and you only get, look, I'm deep in my thoughts, give me a moment, 5,120 units. Okay, I'm going to skip over real quick. And y'all are going to follow along with this. And you'll see what I'm going to say. Okay, so now, let's go to the 4070. Okay, this has 5,888 compared to 5,120. And this one they're saying is going to be $769. Okay. Now, I know y'all are just going to follow, I know y'all are trying to follow along and see what I'm doing. Well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing here real quick. Okay. So, now, we're looking at 769 minus 599. So this card, now follow along with this. This card right here, the 7900 GRE is going to be $170 more than the Asus Dual RTX 4070. Now, the only different, there's not, I mean, it seems like that the 4070's got a little bit more push than this does. Because I know the frequency, the game frequency this hits, and, you know, Nvidia's been real generous with it, and it hits at 3030 megahertz. This RTX 4070 I got right here, and it's very generous. It hit the maximum I've ever seen off of this so far is 3060 megahertz. And that's during game time. Now, I don't know about this, because this right here, 16 gigabytes per second, this has only got 12 gigabytes per second. That might have a little, 4 gigabytes don't mean, truthfully, it don't really mean that much. A 4 gigabyte difference don't really mean that much. And, you know, since the 4070 here has only got 192 bit, and this is 256 bit, so you go like this, you see 256 minus 192, there's only 64-bit difference. Okay. But they're asking, what, $170 more than this? Come on. Get out of here with that. I mean, this right here, this is seeming to be turning out worse. This right here is going to seem to be turning out worse than everybody claiming the RTX 4070 to be. Okay. Now, I have not gotten no test results or anything on this 7900 GRE, but I'm just telling you the way it looks to me, that you got more cores, you know, on the 4070 with less price, with $170 less. But let's see what the I'm just going to say, in the future, when we get some benchmarks, we'll match the benchmarks to the 4070 and see which one is going to uphold to what it's supposed to do. So that's just my thought. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move on down the road, because we don't want to be stuck on this title too much. Now, Nvidia's reportedly cans the RTX 4090 Ti, but more mid-range GPUs are still coming. Now, who knows why they canned it, but Copy7Kimi is claiming this. So this might be just a leak. So if it's just a leak, then, who knows? But Nvidia is claiming like they don't really need the 4090 Ti. So basically it is what it is. Alright, well, just to let y'all know that they might can it, so do expect it and don't be expecting to get it anytime soon. Moving on down the road. Okay, now, below MSRP or only getting cheaper, the GPU deluge begins. Okay, now they're claiming this, that it's starting to fall, as I guess the Bitcoin and Ethereum crashing again, starting to drop in prices and everything else. And it doesn't look like much mining is going to be happening left. So, it's going to turn out that we're going to end up having another influx. If this happens, everybody's going to get tired of mining, and there's just going to be an influx of graphics cards coming back to eBay. So, or like I said again, you got your prices, you got your June prices, and we're still waiting out to see what July prices are. So, we'll see tomorrow on Graphics Card Nightmares. We'll save that for that. Moving on down the road. Okay, now. Alright. There we go. Sorry about that. Now, since I'm a rookie, I'm not trying to be. But, alright. What it's looking like is this. It's looking like AMD's trying to get out there and put out some new cards. But the thing is this. You have to understand. Now, for those to beat what Nvidia already has out there, it's making the way they're putting these cards out is starting to make Nvidia look good. I don't know about y'all, but make sure you got your drink. Mine's gone. I better get another one. Make sure y'all get your snacks. So, but the way AMD is playing it right now, they're making Nvidia look good. They're just throwing everything onto the table and basically handing the a la carte to Nvidia. And Nvidia is just going to be here raking it up like usual. But, like I said, all the people that voted on, my polls said they prefer Nvidia over AMD. So that's 16 people that say they prefer Nvidia over AMD. I can't go against what my subscribers say because they're telling me that's the way it is. So, but the way it is that, Nvidia is going to be holding up their own until AMD comes up with something good. I'm not holding my breath on the 7900 GRE. I'm not holding my breath on it. I don't foresee it coming to the United States anytime soon. On top of, they're probably going to have a couple more cards coming out. And I think Nvidia's, what they're going to do is they're going to hold off a little bit and they're just going to wait before they put more graphics cards out. They might put out one or two more by the end of the year. You never know. But something tells me they're going to wait and see how the 40 series takes off and see how well it sells, before they make a prediction of going up to the next generation. Or if they decide they're going to take and do a refresh on this generation and start adding super cards in there, more TIs and stuff like that, and make it just as big as the 30 series. So you never know what they got cooking. But it is coming down to the point that the word is getting out that if prices are gonna go up for some apparent reason, because the holidays are gonna come around, and then everybody is gonna be like, Oh, I wish I bought my stuff in July. I wish I bought my stuff in August, because now the prices are going to be jacked up, and guess what? I'm not going to be able to afford it. So, helpful hint, if it was me, I would think about it and see what the prices are, see if you can get the best prices you can get and buy right now. If you can't, it's understandable. That's your choice. When it comes to you buying your equipment, that is your choice. That's not my choice. That's your choice. All I can do is tell you if it's a good idea or bad idea. I think right now it's hit rock bottom when it comes to all the equipment, all the parts for your PC. I pretty much don't think they can go much lower at this time because of inflation and everything else. They might, don't quote me on that, they might. They might go lower, and hopefully they do just a little bit before it reaches up into September and October. When it starts getting around October, then November, then you're in the holiday zone. So, hopefully they bring it down just a little bit more, so that way, a little bit more people can take and get their hands on some great equipment. Or they're probably going to start raising it now, so that way when it comes to the end of the year, they might be cutting you some great sales. So, it could go either way. It could be they're going to give you some great sales now, or they're going to give you some great sales when it comes to holidays. So, you do your holiday shopping and everything else, You never know. It could be like that. So, let's hope that we can, get you all on, a better note. And I do thank you all for subscribing again. It is much appreciated. I do appreciate you being here, and helping out the channel. Watching the videos helps out the channel. I know things need to be worked on. Right now I'm working on trying to see if the 4K is going to work. Leave me a comment below anyway if you're getting 4K off of this video, so this way I know that it's working or getting some better quality, because I'm trying this, and if it works out good, I'll just continue doing it and it'll be all good for everybody, because I know I want to make sure you guys get the best quality on the videos. I did make a couple changes, and I hope that, with the couple changes, I look better on the videos, and, it's not as fuzzy and stuff like that. Just hope it looks better for you all. But anyway, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Oh my God, I'm losing it. And 4,000 watch hours. So when we get there, we hit our goal and we move on to the next and best thing, and that means getting everything up and running the way we want it. This way, YouTube says, go ahead, you earned it, and there you are. Hopefully I'm doing my best to earn it, but don't forget, tomorrow night is Graphics Card Nightmare, so stick around for that. That's going to be coming up tomorrow night. So until the next time, I just want to thank all the new subscribers for subscribing. If I haven't before, I'll do it again. Welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds and my veteran subscribers. Much love to you as always for all that you do and helping out the channel. So until the next time and the next video, this is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. We will, believe it or not, we will see you on the next video.